The last thing on there was that Matrix trailer.
Oh yeah, the Matrix trailer. Because
What did you think of it?
Look, Matrix 1, Matrix 1.
Obviously.
The Matrix, great, love that.
The only
wonderful.
Matrix.
The other two Matrices.
Matrices?
The Matri, the other
Matri.
Matri, the Matrices.
Matrices.
The other Matrices, the second, third one, is a bit like when you like go to like a massive exhibition. You've seen the main event, and they're like, you can go out there, that's the exit there.
Yeah.
If you have time, you can also walk around these two other bits. And that's what watching The Matrix is like. So you've watched the main film.
If you're really interested.
If you've got time and no brain cells, you can enjoy walking around the other two bits.
It's like the old Star Wars books from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, sure. It's there if you want them.
Yeah.
They're cosmetic. They're just there.
It had an interesting look to it.
But I think this could go either way because it looks very CGI and like Neo's looks like very superhero-y.
Yeah,
you know,
very John Wick and
you're thinking, well, The Matrix is all about the hand-to-hand fights. I mean, obviously there was CGI, and we know the bullet time and thing,
but it always had a very grainy, tactile feel to it, even though it was set in a digital space.
Because you had to believe that the people in that world believed in that world, that it was reality. The greenish concrete.
And it felt like if you zoomed into it, it would be pixels.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Especially in the Matrix, obviously, it felt like it
lower
was,
than
and then the
DPI.
real world was gritty, dusty, dirty, grimy, slime.
But this is really fresh. But I'm thinking, okay, so what are they doing here? Are they trying to say that whole first series of films was its own simulation? That's what I'm thinking. He's woken up now, now he's in the real world. But
at the end of 3, the world, they rebuilt the Matrix.
No, but that's going to be that's all a simulation. Even the real world within the original Matrix is going to be a simulation. And now he's going to be awake in our world. And he's going to be like, I had this weird dream about the Matrix where I was fighting for the revolution. And then it's going to be, that was a simulation. And then he's going to realize, no, he's in another level of the simulation. That's what I think that's what they're going to go with it. Honestly, looking at that trailer, I was like, that's what they're going with this. They're saying there's layers upon layers. And what about the fact that Morpheus is in it, but recast?
I can't even, again, it could be a different dimension. I thought it was interesting that they were sort of having a go at people living through their phones, like living in fake worlds. Because I think what's great about Matrix 1 is it only became more relevant as the years went by. We've become more digital. We've become more lost in. I don't think they ever captured what social media was or it didn't really exist in 1999, but no, obviously not.
Do you remember dial-up?
Yeah. Bebo. Yeah. I think the fact that it leads into that and the Matrix is more relevant is really exciting. But I hope it's good. I looked at some of it. I was like, this doesn't look like the Matrix really. But it's got the characters I like in it. I hope that's a distinctive choice to make it look different.
You know what it is?
Maybe they can't make it
It's
look
really on the wire. Because some of it looks quite generic, but some of it looks very Matrixy.
Cheap.
They could, if they got this right, everything you said about technology and the how present technology is in our lives, they could get it. If they could get it right, it'd be so good. I'd be like, oh, that's so brilliant. Of course we need the Matrix right now. We need the Matrix right now. Or they'll get it so wrong and we'll be like, these films are 20 years ago, stop. We don't need to see these old guys. Because conversely, I saw a trailer the other day for Morbius.
Yeah, with Jared Leto. Yeah,
but this trailer came out in January 2020.
Yeah.
I didn't see it at the time. I'd heard they were making a film about Jared Leto being a vampire. I didn't realize they made it.
And it's a very dark film. So you're like, what am I seeing? It's the very dark trailer.
And that's coming out in January, and it doesn't look very good, which usually means if it's coming out in January, big stinker. That's the dumping ground. Yeah. Think about it. And
unless it's an Oscar nominee.
No. Jared Leto in Morbius.